Hey everybody, Stephen Reichlin back here as our A5 Wagyu brisket. And first thing I want to do is actually light the grill. So we're using a big green egg. So this is a kind of a blowtorch. So we're going to light the coals in the center of the grill, just a few coals right in the center. And once your coals are lit, you want to put on the blower to just want to light 4 or 5 coals in the center of the firebox. In the meanwhile, I want to show you how to season the brisket. This is called a Dalmatian rub. And what we want to do now is first turn, this monster 15-pound brisket over with our Dalmatian rub. Don't forget to season this side all over. I've kept the focus on the amazing flavor of the meat. Season the inside the same way with our Dalmatian rub. Don't forget to season the ends. Okay. To smoke the brisket, we're actually using, it's an indirect method. I'm going to place this convector plate, and this is a ceramic plate that goes in the egg. And this will shield the brisket from the fire. And then because we're going to pull so much fat off this brisket, we take a cast iron skillet over the convector plate, and then finally we'll place the grill grate on top. See, we have great smoke coming out already. Now our last step is going to be simply to place the brisket on the grate, and we place it fat side up so that the melting fat will drip down and baste the meat, keep it moist. Then we close the lid. We want to adjust the top vent and the bottom vent to obtain a temperature of about 220 degrees. So let's just burn this for a minute and then we'll close it. Good morning, everybody. Stephen Reichlin here. It is a beautiful morning today, 6 in the morning. Our brisket has been slow smoking overnight for about 8 hours, and take a look. Now you remember in cooking a brisket, it is a 3-step process. The first stage we cook to put on the bark. That goes for about 8 hours uncovered. The second stage, you want to wrap your brisket in butcher paper. This seals in the moisture, but because it's paper, it allows the steam to escape. So you keep that nice bark, that crust, the brisket won't stew. So what I'll do, well, first of all, let's check the temperature here. And you generally wrap between 160 and 165 degrees. So we're at 150, we're at 160. And just to show you, look at this. The texture we're looking for, I call it meat jello. It sort of jiggles like jello. And we're gonna take our brisket and we're gonna transfer the brisket to our butcher paper, like this. So there's your wrapped brisket. Now you always wanna keep the point side up, so the point side is down now. We'll turn it over. Back on the smoker, back on our big green egg, and we'll cook the brisket now for about another 2 to 3 hours. We're looking for an internal temperature between 200 and 205 degrees. All right, so back to you in a little bit. All right, everybody, it is now about 8 o'clock, so our brisket has been cooking a little over 12 hours. Let's take a look. And the way we check for doneness here, use an instant read meat thermometer. We'll go in the deepest part of the brisket. And we're looking, target temperature is about 200 to 205 degrees. All right, about 201, that's fine. Remember, you'll have some residual carryover. And I know you've been working on this for about 14 hours now, and what you want to do more than anything is dive into this brisket right now. It will be fantastic right now, but if you let it rest in an insulated cooler for 1 to 2 hours, it will be even more amazing. What happens is the meat relaxes, the juices redistribute, and the brisket will be just fantastic. So I'm going to put it in an insulated cooler, let it rest, and then we'll serve it.